Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome to the Music Den. I'm Kumerai Fang and cheers to the double agent. May he prosper in whatever path he chooses to take. For those of you guys who don't know, Ethan announced via Twitter that he's leaving music criticism behind him. No more top 10 lists, no more top 20 ranked videos, no more year-end ranked videos. The guy's exhausted. He has his own projects he wants to do, but other than that, he's not coming back. This is for good this time, and on one hand, I'm actually pretty happy for him. I mean, it's a positive move for him personally, and it's not like he's gone from Twitter, so he's still a part of the community. But on the other hand, he's one of the music critics who got me into reviewing pop music, and his top 20 and year-end rank segments have been pretty unique to him, so I'll definitely miss him making those videos. Which is why I'm taking over in his place. And on that note, we've got a pretty boggling summer.
Run around, throwing that dirt all on my name.
From what I've seen from Ethan's videos, the summer is usually not a good time for the top 20. Everything winds down and it usually makes a lot of room for shit to enter the top 20 actually. This summer, though it has its fair share of shit, also has a number of songs that I enjoy, which is nice. I was anticipating a lot worse from this week actually. Almost makes the shit tier worth sitting through. As per usual, some disclaimers before we get going. We got 6 tiers ranging from shit to great. Songs can land anywhere between 0 and 5 points depending on what tier they land in. Also, I have my own ranking system to determine the quality of the charts overall. Bloody awful being the absolute worst and fucking amazing being the absolute best. Links to this week's Hot 100 is in the description below, and with that, let's get the static rolling, shall we?
'Cause I got issues, but you got them too.
Way to make me miss Selena Gomez. I didn't think we could get worse than her. I know that I have issues, Julia, but it sounds like you're using them to excuse your own. One of them being the inability to carry a tune.
You get mad and you break things.
Did the writers even bother to try and cover up how generic and loosely connected the lyrics were? I mean, come on, at least have some tact. Also, what's with these reverb echoes in the chorus?
Issues, but you got them too.
Is this the substance that trap beat gets to stand on? This is it? You can't even give it a bass that doesn't make the one in Ride look more competent? Also, what the fuck is this vocal melody?
And one of them is how bad I need you.
Guys, I've been in choir both for my family's church and throughout grade school. So allow me to be the one to tell you that regardless of how you sing that vocal melody, of what notes you use, or of what words you say, there is no way to make that sound any less awkward than it already is. Nothing can make this vocal composition sound good, and the rest of the song is a wreck. Good trap isn't empty, even if sadness or confliction is the tone it's going for. It still needs to be fleshed out so it can convey some form of depth. This song made the shittiest song of spring look like a godsend in comparison, and for that, it deserves no mercy from me. The time has never seemed more old in its life. If you told me back in 2012 that Imagine Dragons' comeback hit would be a radioactive wannabe, I wouldn't have believed you. I mean, I never considered them great by any means stretch, but I still thought they had some potential. This is just sad though. Believer sounds like it's about to break, and I mean that literally. Now, a song that sounds like it's crumbling can be something, but the problem here lies in 3 areas. First, the percussion. You remember how loud the drums in Treat You Better were? You know, the drums that overpowered most of the melodies in the song? Yeah, same problem here. Then we got the lyrics, which both barely connect and just seem like the simplest things that they could have ever written.
First things first, I'ma say all the words inside my head.
Or you could scrap that line and just say what you want to say. I mean, it's a better way to open your song, just saying. On top of that, though, the lyrics don't make sense with the instrumentation. The song is about rising above the challenges in life, but the tone's just off. It's like Radioactive in the sense that things just keep falling apart and they're not stopping. But even then, that song sounded more like a fight than this thing does. Aside from knowing how to breathe, Radioactive knew not to push its limits too much so that way it still sounded powerful, whereas Believer just makes Dan Reynolds sound like he's about to pass out. And on that note, the final and by far worst problem with the song.
You make me a believer.
Oh. I have have so many questions right now. Like, doesn't that hurt your voice? And why would you force yourself to hit that note? And how can your screams be loud and weak at the same time? Ah! Nope. Even my weak screams are too damn quiet.
Got a girl from the south side, got braids in her hair.
Still? Why? What is so damn appealing about this thing? No, better question. What does this line mean?
I'ma take it slow, just as fast as I can.
What? Is this supposed to be quick sex? Is it supposed to be slow? Are you about to do some kinky shit? What? I don't know, dude. And now that I think about it, I actually don't want to know. You can keep that to yourself, okay?
2 cups, toast up with the gang. From food stamps to a whole nother domain. My friends and I were broke, but now we're not. My friends and I were broke, but now we're not.
Boring, uninspired, lazy brag rap that I can barely sit through. Next. The definition of boring. Of all the songs from Halsey's new album, why couldn't the lead single be Strangers? It has so much more going for it than this piece of shit. Such as decent melodies and harmonies, vocalists with conviction and passion in their deliveries, good lyrics as well as enjoyable production, whereas Now or Never has a droning bass that you can nod off to. That's really it. Everything including Halsey herself sounds sludgy and drained of anything resembling even a tone. It's not helped that the trap beat is doing nothing at all interesting and doesn't really change. Lyrically, the song seems to be Halsey telling a guy either you're with me or you're not, please make up your mind. And all I'll say to that is there's a different song out there that I've listened to that I don't even like, but I think does this a lot better than she does.
Give me that title, come and give me that title.
No, I'm not kidding.
Yeah, you're looking at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah.
Okay, first off, why are people copying the old DJ Mustard formula? Better question, why they let the song hit #1? Oh, right. But still, every person on this song is a non-presence. I can't get into any of their performances, not even Chance the Rapper.
She beat her face up with that new Chanel.
DJ Khaled took the guy who won Best Rap Album at the Grammys and turned him into a discount of Quavo. We don't even need the original.
Should've saw the way she looked me in my eyes. She said, baby, I am not afraid to.
You know the shit songs are worse if Lil Uzi Vert isn't in the bottom quarter of the ranking. I stand by what I said about Uzi last time, but I will give him this. He does sound like he's trying. I still think the lyrics aren't focused enough to make me like it, but I can appreciate the effort. Not only because this is a breakup track that could have been written much more lazily than it is, but also because it's probably the best song we're gonna get from him. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain when there could be worse on the horizon. Besides, I'd be lying if the production hadn't grown on me a bit. Plus, some of the lyrics are pretty hard-hitting at times.
I don't really care if you cry. I don't really should never lie.
Now, if only his more fun music can be written with this level of competence, I may be able to forgive him more at times.
I knew I loved you then, but you'd never know.
This got old pretty quick. Not even 10 listens after my spring ranked video, and it just got so tiring. I do feel like James Arthur is being sincere, but his guitar is like the piano to All of Me by John Legend. Too simple, too basic, not enough substance to make it passable. It's good background noise, but that's not what I want for my music.
When I'm with you, all I get is wild thoughts.
That's Maria Maria by Santana. No, seriously, it's a direct sample of the song. This just has a heavier bass in it. Believe it or not, that's actually a strength this song has. Even our vocalists are okay. Mostly, I should say.
Wow, wow, wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yeah, way to make the song stop dead in its tracks. The second I heard Rihanna sing Wild 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 and that slur of hers, the vibe was instantly ruined, which sucks because I want to like the song more than I do. It also makes it hard for me to get into Bryson Tiller, who's actually decent on this song. And then the slur of words happen again, and you know the rest from there. Okay, fine, it grew on me, but that's only because of Alessia, okay? I still hate this production, and I especially hate it because of Zed. He just abandoned all of his redeeming qualities as a producer here. Whether you like or hate Zed, you can see what he aims to do with his production. Every song he's been a part of can be translated into classical arrangements. He's good at that, and it's unique to him. Stay is just a ripoff of the Chainsmokers at their most mediocre, and aside from the one song that won't die, they've been delivering much better music this year. That's pathetic, Zed.
Now they always say congratulations. Work so hard.
One of the most polarizing hits we have, folks. Prepare for some angry comments. I've been trying for weeks to settle what my thoughts about this song were. Is it pretentious? Is it a real celebration? Is it meant to be exhausted to symbolize Malone's hard work to get to fame? I don't know, but the beat's pretty good and Quavo's a non-presence, so pass, I guess. I'll give Malone this. It's a million times better than his first hit. I actually forgot White Iverson existed until people started releasing their worst of 2016 lists. Credit where credit is due, so good job, I guess.
Oh, I want something just like
Yep, still here. Nothing new to say about it, really. I mean, it's a decent tune. The end.
Girl, you know I want your love. Your love was handmade for somebody.
Yep, still here. I don't listen to pop radio every day. Hell, I don't even listen to the radio every day. So it's very hard for me to be hit with overplay. So, as someone who isn't as bombarded with the song as others are, as someone who likes the song, allow me to say this. This song needs to go away! Yes, I like this song now, but I guarantee you, if this song sticks in the top 20 until October, it's going to land on the bad tier at best. Can we have Castle on the Hill back in the top 20, please?
in the Cadillac. Girl, let's put some miles on it.
Even the greats fall sometimes. Look, I still like Bruno Mars, I still like this song, I still think it's a refreshing change of pace from the guy. But about a month ago, I noticed something.
Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like.
Really? You had a sincere, loving invitation down to a T with everything else. That line just ruins it. Combined with some of the vocal arrangements and the verses, and this song lost its crown with me. I can't believe it any more than you guys can. Two guys who are known for being extremely forgettable collaborated and made a pretty good song about wanting to get laid. Sway Lee of Ray Shremmerd holds the spotlight for most of the song, just like Black Beatles, which I recommend he continues to do. He's actually a pretty decent singer, and besides, French Montana shouldn't have any more mic time than he does here. Don't get me wrong, the guy has good flow and a decent amount of charisma for a change, and the effects on his voice help him stand out. But him staying on too long will just make things turn sour. Hell, he already does that with one of the lines in his verses, and it goes against the song in the worst way possible.
Baby, go grab some babies, bring them home.
Dude, the name of your song is Unforgettable. It kinda doesn't work unless she's the girl you wanna bang, okay? Since you clearly didn't know that. Still love it, there may be hope for chopped up choruses yet. The verses themselves are forgettable, but the production is so atmospheric. It's like I'm drifting away on colorful clouds. Just a nice and pleasant listen. Happy it's still here. Be humble, bitches!
Hey, this shit way too crazy, hey. You do not amaze me, hey. I blew cool from ACA.
Still as good as when I first heard it. Not as good as DNA, though.
I got royalty inside my DNA.
Really, comparing the two songs, Humble is not the best quality Kendrick song. Hell, it's not even the best song off of Damn. Humble was a breath of fresh air, but DNA felt alive. It was brutal, dark, intense, and oh, I love it! Long live the king. May he continue to conquer the charts.
Despacito, quiero respirar tu cuello despacito.
The original's better.
Quiero ver bailar tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo.
Not that the remix is particularly bad or anything. I mean, Bieber's good, Fonzie's just better. Bieber's good at being confused or being an asshole. He's bar none one of the last people I would expect to want slow, romantic sex. I wouldn't expect that from Luis Fonsi either, but he is way more believable and way more charming than Bieber. Fonsi sings with a lot of passion and is a lot better at projecting his voice. His delivery is very smooth, and I enjoy him every single time he comes on, especially at the final chorus.
Despacito, vamos a hacerlo en una playa en Puerto Rico.
It's arguably my favorite part about the song. The build-up it creates is well-earned, and I almost forgot about Daddy Yankee, didn't I? I should probably talk about him.
Si te pido un beso, vendámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo.
Okay, so I watched my friend Rodrigo review the song, which was good since I can't speak Spanish with my life. But something Rodrigo pointed out was that where Fonzie is trying to be this more sensual, poetic, romantic lover, Daddy Yankee is, he's nowhere near as subtle as Fonzie, and he's way more explicit.
Y es que esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero pa' montarlo aquí tengo la pieza.
Disgusting? Yeah, but considering what Daddy Yankee is known for, this is a step up. He has good charisma, he and Fonzie have good chemistry, especially on the chorus, and weirdly enough, Daddy Yankee's verse has a surprising amount of flow to it. Up until this point, actually, I considered him a joke as a rapper.
Take it, 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 take it.
And now you know why. Oh, so close. You guys know that I like my dark and creepy music, and this song fits the bill. I'm also a sucker for a good bass line, and the elements in this song just work perfectly. More than that, though, I'm just surprised with Gambino on this song. Lyrically, it's awesome. Well, not awesome, I mean, it's well written, but, you get it. Redbone is about heartbreak and infidelity, and where the lyrics displays that well, the music puts a spotlight on it. I knew what the song was about before Gambino even started singing. That's how well orchestrated it is. I can't believe it got as big as it did. Ew, okay. Never mind. You wanna explain anything else to me, Noise? Like maybe what Redbone means? Great. That's good to know. Thanks.
I've been shaking, I love it when you go crazy, you take all my...
Is it me, or is this just a year where critics like songs that aren't cool to like? Matt likes Congratulations by Post Malone, Rodrigo likes EXO Tour Life by Little Uzi Vert, Mr. 96 likes Heavy by Linkin Park, and I like There's Nothing Holding Me Back by Shawn Mendes. This isn't a guilty pleasure like last year either. No, I legitimately love this song, and I have no regrets. And why should I? The song's fleshed out, the production's well balanced, and Mendes is at his most enjoyable. Nice guy Shawn Mendes? I don't buy it. Butthurt Shawn Mendes? Believable, but annoying. Sensitive Shawn Mendes? Don't even get me going. Shawn Mendes being pushed out of his comfort zone by an adventurous girlfriend? Yeah, I'll take that. And musically, that's what the song sounds like. It's the perfect combination of sincerity, hesitation, and free spirit to create the perfect rush that it needs. Mendes' role in the song is both likable and believable, and props for the vocal delivery here. It's the best he's ever had. He actually has a fair amount of charisma on this song. On the verses, Mendes sounds like he's in awe of his girlfriend, while the chorus is just over-the-top love, and that works for him. The production helps, the drums don't overpower the rest of the instrumentation, the chorus is loud and melodic enough to give it a burst of energy, but restrained enough to work with Mendes and his raspy blues-style vocals. Also, the drop has grown on me quite a bit. Originally, this just made the song decent. I actually didn't like the drop all that much, but now I can't wait for it to come on. I'm immediately happy when I hear it. All of these aspects works in the song's favor, but they work the best when we hit the bridge. The song actually slows down, letting Mendes sing with the occasional guitar riffs shining in here and there. It works as a good moment for the song to breathe before picking back up with the drums. On top of that, the bridge just makes the final chorus that much more enjoyable for me. In fact, not only is it my favorite part of the song, but it's probably the best bridge I've heard all year. When Mendes first debuted, I wondered what potential anyone actually saw from him. But now that I've heard this song, I'm starting to see it. I hope he keeps going in this direction, actually. And you know what else? Mendes has a good shot of making my best list this year. Yeah, so that was the top 20. How was it this time? Well, in spring we got a rating of M, but now I can proudly say that we are in the range of above average. So improvement, barely, but hopefully the rest of the summer will go better than this. We'll see when the time comes, but until then, signing out from the Music Den, I'm Kumerai Fang, off to hunt my next prey.
Baby, there's nothing holding me back.